spring has you sniffling, sneezing, and suffering from allergies, there are natural remedies that you can get to make you feel better in no time. Jonathan Evans is an herbal information specialist at the Herbarium in Chicopee to get us beating allergies naturally. Thank you for being here with us.
Thanks for having me in, Laura.
Of course. So to start off, explain to us what exactly allergies are. We know how they feel, but what are they?
Allergies is simply your body's overreaction to something that is, in essence, benign. So anybody, I mean, you're smelling flowers, you're in the trees, and there's pollen and so forth, and it doesn't bother most people. In some cases, you have an overabundance, and the body just reacts. It recognizes these pollens as something actually dangerous. And so in overreacting, your body is now, the mucous membranes are swelling, you're producing mucus to try and flush it out and get rid of the irritation. From what I understand this year, it's supposed to be a really incredibly bad year.
That's
for
not
people.
Something to look forward to.
No, seriously. Spring is coming, but so many people right now are going to start experiencing, and they're going to come in, they're going to be thinking they're having a cold. It's going to be allergies.
I honestly think that happened to me last week. I came into work and I told everyone I have this cold, but I think it might have been allergies.
If you don't have a temperature going, if you're not a fever, if you're not achy and so forth, chances are it's an allergy. If it's mostly stuck up here, my bet is it's going to be an allergy. But obviously go see your doctor, but chances are you'll end up with this stuff.
So if we do have allergies, you have ways that we can take care of it naturally.
There's so many simple ways. One of the things that people like to do is using a local raw honey. The honey contains the pollen, which is what is irritating many people. This is actually bee pollen. And what a lot of folks will do starting in, say, February, they'll start using this and just a few of the grains on the end of a knife and start introducing it or introducing the honey to try and desensitize themselves. In many cases it works well, but it takes a long time. Most people don't have that much time. So this is where we have different other products that are combinations of different herbs and certain nutrients. Something like this Allergies formula is probably one of the nicest things we've seen. There's vitamin C in there, which helps as an anti-inflammatory. It helps to strengthen it thins the mucus and also helps to strengthen the mucous membrane. You've got things like bromelain, which comes from the pineapple, a great anti-inflammatory. There's things in here that'll stop the histamine response. Thin the mucus. You've got herbs like eye bright that is for the eyes and the nose and that whole slurpy kind of feeling. I used to suffer from hay fever terribly when I was younger. When I discovered this stuff, I started using it, and I don't really know if it either boosts up your resistance to the pollens and the allergens, or if it cuts back and kicks your immune system out of overdrive.
But whatever the case,
Who cares?
it works.
It works, and that's the whole point. You can get quick relief from this sort of thing, whether it's in liquid, the capsule, and basically all these are just items that are going to cut down mucus, cut down the production of the mucus, stop the irritation, hopefully strengthen your system, and eventually, again, I don't even use this practically anymore.
Because it's helped you so much. And another product here that I think is really interesting here is this nasal cleansing pot.
The neti pot.
So you stick this up your nose.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you stick it up your nose, and what does that do?
What you're doing is you're rinsing out the sinus not the sinus, actually, just the nasal cavity. There are ways of using neti pots to get into the sinus cavity if you have like an infection. That's a little detailed and that's a little extreme, but it does work beautifully. This flushes out the allergens and the pollens, and hopefully, again, it's going to stop the irritation.
Well, thank you for coming and giving us all these wonderful tips on helping us feel better and fight this allergy season.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you so much.